Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. The Angels will attempt to cap this 4-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. Ryan Borucki will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac. Now in the box, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
27. Mike Trout.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in their career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day's action, they ranked dead last in perhaps the most important offensive category, runs scored. One hitter told me, flat out, we're just not getting it done. It's frustrating. It's the kind of stuff you lose sleep over. Another told me, we've got to start helping out our pitching staff. I'm sure they feel like every run they give up right now is a huge deal, and it can't be that way if we want to be successful. Clearly, this is a group searching for answers, guys.
Shortstop.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Through it.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with the win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
Rickard is there, and he has it for the out. And before we get much further, stepping in, Manuel Ibar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Striding in once again, Mad Dog Pruitt. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
It'd be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Come on, big guy. Let her rip, let her rip.
Ready with the 0-2. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Phillips stands at second with no outs. That's popped up.
You got it. Nice job.
And that's going to fall. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row, and they finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Standing in, Lawrence McWilliams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lawrence McWilliams.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Yeah, we need you right here. One time.
He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Ready for another shot now, Jake Dye, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-0 the count. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. One and one the count now.
Get your pitch, huh?
The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Mad Dog Pruitt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
There you go, left line.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Standing in, David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground the way.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So striding in, Logan Morrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1. Hit out to short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept for the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and are hoping to build on that now.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that's
3 out. 3.
At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope the opposition knows what it's got coming to them today. Hey, Game 1 of their road trip right now. 6-2 on their homestand. They're on fire their last 8 games and playing with a ton of confidence.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start.
Digging in to try it again. Mad Dog Pruitt, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line hard. Foul.
Drive it.
Ready with another 0-2. Hard ground ball to third, and that's through for a hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Now at the plate, Josh Watson. He's
Now
0 for 1 thus far.
baseman, Josh Watson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Down and away, ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Go.
The 1-2. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The tag by Dozier. He is out at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Hit ball to second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes the stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason and to trust.
Hey, let her in.
At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Mad Dog.
Find me a barrel right here. Wait for your pitch up there, Holmes.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Second baseman, Josh Watson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
See it? Drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Down the third baseline. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
See it? Drive it. Let's go. Right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, let's go, big dog.
Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Doolittle, pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Watson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Throw will be in time for the first out, but meanwhile that tying run has come in to score. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Coming to the plate now, Brett Phillips. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or a wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And some action now in the Boston.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Mad Dog Pruitt, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Brad Keller gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series.
Here you go. Three.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nick Ahmed.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Played on the backhand. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Royals nothing. Striding in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Come on now, let's down right here. Hey, let her rip once time.
First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off.
Meanwhile, here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Wow, that
hey, there's a
hit
bullet
hard.
base hit right to center field, D'Aro. Looked like there was going to be a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure that he was able to get.
Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and 1 strike. Montano on second. Shaw is over at first with 1 away.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
There's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in now, Hunter Dozier looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And it's 1-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there.
Come on now.
The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D'Aro, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here. Come on, Dan. Take a pitch up there.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Now batting, center fielder,
Brett Phillips will bat next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Let it fly, buddy.
A ball and a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Come on, big guy.
Runner's on his way to third, and he'll step off. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here's the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust them in.
Digging in and looking for more. Mad Dog Pruitt. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, stay behind the ball, not trying to do too much.
To second for 1, on to first, a double play. So stepping in, Brian Dozier. Last time through was a base hit.
Dozier.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. Rounded just foul down the line. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Let's turn it now.
Ready with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two and 1, the count to Blake Swihart.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Here's J.D. Martinez
Now
as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
That's up.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Dozier's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So the coming to the plate now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Line drive to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Now to the plate, Blake Swihart.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Blake Swihart.
On the ground to first, can this be two? The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the tying run comes across.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This one comes to a close today at an 8. Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Mad Dog Pruitt, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
And, guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero, to start this homestand out.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. It's the Royals nothing, Twins coming to bat. This is the next twin up, Jorge Polanco. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Jorge Polanco.
This one's down to third. Riddle has it cleanly. Speared on the dive. It's there. He got him. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
All right, one time.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle it better.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marwin Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's one of the hardest.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all.
Ready for another chance? Mad Dog Pruitt. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
There to take it is Rasmus, and there are 2 out now. Stepping into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
This pitch is popped up. Sano in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game. Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Julio Teheran gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Come on now, put her in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, Dior. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, Dior, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. The run on 2 hits here for KC. Digging in now, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Ready now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get
a swing and a high drive to right center field. Buxton ranging back, still going back, and that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute.
Into the box now, Mad Dog Pruitt, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think.
Digging in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone. on as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's given the Royals a 4-2 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here now the 2-2.
Polanco.
Towards short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Stepping in, Lawrence McWilliams. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Hey, no one better
The
right
1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Here we go. Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Right guy, right place. Needs you right now. He's going,
and now the runner's trying for third. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Kansas City Royals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Arena claims the win out of the pen, his first. Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Mad Dog Pruitt, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box coming up next. Fernando Romero, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately in this last 3 starts.
So digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last. And getting a split in the 4-game set, that's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Striding into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Great job right there.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now batting.
Digging in, Josh Watson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Pruitt leads off first with 1 away.
Oh, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back.
One time, right now.
Now it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner goes for second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early.
At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
He's set. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to
Come on,
now.
big guy, one
He's got to
time.
deal with
Here
some
we go.
dangerous hitters here with a runner on base. And
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 41st home run of the year for him, and it's powered the Royals to a 3-2 lead.
right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Mad Dog Pruitt. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3, 4, 5s.
1 out, nobody on.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Hey, it took them an extra train to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. William Key earns the victory in relief in this one.